Shalom. This is a brother lawyer
Shamar.
from the Great Millstone Miami Camp, giving all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Shai.
Shai, double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. Today, just going to get into a little short lesson about the tensions between the EU and the United States, and that being being a precursor to prophecy fulfillment in the scriptures. Hopefully this video is edifying to the elect. And without further ado, go ahead.
You want me to read the article, right?
Yeah.
Alright. This article is from Reddit. It's dated Thursday, February 16, 2017. Europe must not bow to U.S. spending demands on NATO. EU's Juncker. European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker said on Thursday that Europe must not cave into U.S. demands to rise military spending, arguing that development and humanitarian aid could also count as security.
Right. So this European commissioner is basically saying that they don't want Europe to focus on military spending alone, like the U.S. demands them to, because basically what it is that the U.S. is the main entity at the head of NATO, okay, and they're the ones who are making up most of the spending costs. They're the ones who fund the military activity of NATO, right? And the United States wants these other European nations to help out, basically. But these other European nations, because they're turning their backs on America, and they're suspicious of America's motives, and America is basically rulership over the planet Earth. They want to basically stay autonomous. They want to be separate, and they want to, focus their funding more on humanitarian and development of their country, because that, in their eyes, that also counts as security. So right off the bat, you see that there's tension right there.
Yeah, division.
Right.
Because as we know, current situation that's happening in Europe too, are those migrants, those refugees and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, them Edomites, they don't want those other people coming into the land and stuff like that. So they basically telling the U.S. like, yo, humanitarian aid is a security. Like, we gotta make sure that, in a sense, these motherfuckers that come over here, we gotta spend some money on keeping them corralled and such, so they don't go berserk on the land. Mm-hmm. And that's not what the fuck America want. America, like, I could care less about that. We want you to amp up that military so we can go against Russia type shit.
Really, yeah, that's what it is, and that's what's causing those refugees to come in from the Middle East into Europe. Not only is because Europe is close, but it's because of the bombing and all the war that's going on over there, man.
Yep.
So the Europeans, they're like, okay, let's instead of making the problem worse,
yep,
let's focus on humanitarian development, not only at home but abroad, to stop the problem.
Yep. Okay.
But America, Babylon, the hammer of the whole earth, gotta be a damn demon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
U.S. President Donald Trump has raised questions about his commitment to the NATO defense alliance if European countries do not raise defense spending to 2% of economic output. The United States puts up 70% of allies' funds. U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis warned North Atlantic Treaty Organization (NATO) allies on Wednesday that they must honor military spending pledges to make sure the United States does not moderate its support.
Right. So again, like the brother said before, that's that division. The U.S. is like, you guys made a pledge when we came up with this organization, when we came up with this treaty. You guys made a pledge. You got to follow through on your end of it,
Yep.
right? But the Europeans, they're like, oh, well, instead of that, we see another way out, you know, and and that's definitely gonna cause problems in the future, man. That's why the scriptures talk about the beast shall hate the whore, man.
Yep.
You know, the scriptures also talk about how all that bend the bow shall shoot at her, you know, and how all the allies of Esau would come against him in the book of Obadiah. All right, keep reading on.
Okay. It has been the American message for many years. I am very much against letting ourselves be pushed into this, Juncker said in a speech on the sidelines of the International Munchen Security Conference. He said he knew that Germany would no longer have a budget surplus if it increased defense spending to 2% of GDP from 1.22%. I don't like our American friends narrowing down this concept of security to the military, he said, arguing it would be sensible to look at a modern stability policy made up of several components. If you look at what Europe is doing in defense, plus the development aids, plus humanitarian aids, the comparison, so like the comparison with the United States looks rather different. Modern politics cannot just be about raising defense spending, he said.
God, that's also a big point, man. America always trying to portray itself as being the ethical one, you know, the one that follows through on its promises. But when you look at you know, and the reason why I said that is because Trump and, you know, the U.S. they said America makes up 70% of the spending as far as defense goes. Mm-hmm. But right here in the article, in the same article, it was brought out that the Europeans, what they do as a whole for defense, outshines what America does.
Yep.
Okay.
Because America puts up 70% to military, which shows that half of these militias and terrorist groups and whatnot that's all abroad are funded by America. Because 70% goes to all the militaries, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Keep going on. This is the last little piece.
Okay. I was going for precept. Europeans must bundle their defense spending better and spend the money more effectively, he added. And so, like, I was going to say this one thing, too. You see how he said, you know, just like you brought out, Europe, the things that Europe does outshines what America does. If you look at it in a broad sense, that's another form of division, too, because he's saying, like, yo, we trying to do shit. Y'all ain't doing shit. Mm-hmm. We don't want to do what y'all doing.
Right.
We going to do what we doing because what y'all doing don't amount to what we doing. Mm-hmm. And that's not what the fuck Trump and the United States administration want to hear. They want to hear war because, hey, everybody know war is money. Mm-hmm. Where war is, that's where the funds come from.
Right. God.
You know? The scriptures.
And the precept we have here, Revelations 17 and 15, he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And this right here is talking about America being that multicultural melting pot. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast being NATO, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right. So like I said before, this is just a precursor of what's gonna happen, man. Because when America goes down, you know, these nations of EU, which are the 10 horns, they're gonna turn against America, and they're gonna shoot nuclear missiles here, man.
That's right.
Okay, and America's gonna be burnt up. All right, America's not gonna have any friends in the day of the Lord's wrath.
That's right.
Verse 17. For God hath put it in their hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, which would be America.
I got a precept. I don't know if you want to put it on screen.
Yeah.
Mark 3:25.
Let me
Let's get straight to the point, you know. It's Mark 3:25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
God.
And that's plain in itself, because you know these fucking the U.S. and the EU and NATO and such, they supposed to be represent one house, so to say, that Edomite house, and even in that sense, the allies bumping heads with each other is like, yo, fuck you, America, and America like, what you mean, fuck me, man? We allies, man. Nah, you gonna do what I say. Like, nah, fuck you. We gonna do what we wanna do. You do what the fuck you wanna do, and watch we fuck you up, type shit. Everybody's butting heads, man.
All right, and really that alliance it's bullshit, man. Cause it's just all. At first, it was just all based off of America's so-called credibility at one point in time. Okay, but really, America just wants to be the boss of everybody, control what everybody else is doing, have to say so on what everybody else is doing, man. You know.
America is that one motherfucker during the class project that just finds himself delegating people and not doing the work, man. And you know that shit blow people. That shit piss niggas off. Like, yo, who the fuck died and made you boss, bitch? You know.
Got another precept, Obadiah chapter 1. It says in verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him, man. All right, that's talking about Esau as a whole, man. But you know, Esau's main hub is America, man. This is the main capital of his rulership upon the planet Earth, man. Okay, so all the men that all the nations, all right, not you know just the other nations, Ishmael and Moab, but just even amongst Edom, man, all those that whole conglomerate, they're gonna start backstabbing and betraying each other, man. All right, and that's what you see happening with the United States, NATO, and the United States versus NATO and the EU, man.
That's right.
You got something else, Hot?
I was looking for some. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. If not, you know, just we close out. Yeah. You got some?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. That's the spirit, bro. That's the spirit, guys. Hey, man.
This is.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Nah,
bro.
read it out.
That's the
I'm
spirit.
looking for it.
That's the spirit. It's Jeremiah 15:14. Put yourself in the ring against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So all these other countries, including, and to believe that shit or not, including the nations of the EU and the nations of NATO and stuff like that, those countries that got nuclear capabilities, man, whether it's close as fuck to America or far as fuck from America, man. Damn near Cuba, which is 90 miles away from Miami, man, which is the closest outside from island from America, gonna fucking be nuking this shit, man. Everybody that got nukes gonna be bending that bow, which is they gonna be hitting that red button, man, and shooting those nukes, man. Cause America as a whole, you know, this place done its sins compile on top of each other, and they continue to pile, man. That's why what is that in Hosea 4:1, where it says the Lord has a controversy with this place, man. The Lord don't like this place, man. So the Lord gonna just obliterate, completely annihilate this bitch, man.
Right. Now check out the next verse, though.
Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her as she had done, do unto her.
Right, Khan. So it says, shout round about her. She had given the hand. The foundations are falling down. Her walls are thrown down. So basically, what it's saying is that
The fences.
yeah, the fences are gone, man. They're gonna attack America when it's at its most vulnerable state, man. And that's probably more than likely that's gonna be when they start sending all them troops over there to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man. They already got their whole military bases and stuff like that scattered throughout the planet Earth right now, man. Okay? And it says as she had done, do unto her, man. So all that bombing and warfare, okay, in the middle and killing that the American military has done, you know, amongst other things, that's gonna come upon America by the same nations that they were allied against, plus their enemies, man.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, to be honest, we don't feel sorry. I'm just saying this in a how can you say, in a sarcastic sense. Feel sorry for you fucking Americans, bro. And I emphasize on sarcastic, man, because I don't give a shit about you Americans, man. You know, you're fucked, all right? As a nation, you Americans are fucked, all right?
Yeah, man. This place is over, man.
That's right. That's right.
God, you got anything else?
Nah, that's it.
That's it. All right. So with that, man, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, in truth and sincerity. Hopefully, this video was edifying to the elect.
That's right.
And with that, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.